Adversity. As it is a mark of vulgarity to be overelated by success, so is it unmanly to be downcast in adversity.
In adversity man is quickly persuaded. One's misfortune is always another's benefit. Advice. We took sweet counsel together.
Beware of unsolicited advice. Advice is not a popular thing to give. God said, "Let us make man." Should anyone say, "Why should I consult my subordinates?" he is told,
Learn from your Creator, he took counsel
with the angels. Follow the counsel of the old, not of the young, for old people's tearing down is constructive, while youth's building up is destructive. Before the trouble comes, advice obtain. The Jews prosper, ye claim kindred with them. When the Jews suffer, ye are Medes and Persians. Affinity. Every bird deviles with its kind. Not for nothing did the starling follow the raven, it is of its kind. Ishmael the priest favors the priests. It is seemly to graft grapes of a vine with grapes of a vine, not with berries of a thornbush. Agada. The precious pearls that lie upon the bed of the Talmudic ocean, the Agadic passages, so rich in beauty and sweetness. Between the rugged boulders of the law which bestrew the path of the Talmud, there grow the blue lowers of romance. Parable, tale, gnome, saga, its elements are taken from heaven and earth, but chiefly and most lovingly from the human heart and from Scripture, for every verse and every word in this latter became, as it were, a golden nail upon which it hung its gorgeous tapestries. Do you wish to know him, by whose word the world came into being? Then study Agada.
Age. The spirit of the age, as it is revealed to each of us, is too often only the spirit of the group in which the accidents of birth or education or occupation or fellowship have given us a place. The spirit of the age is the very thing a great man changes. He who served his age served all ages. This age of steam, the age of science and sordidness, a divinity mixed with dirt. The reform which Judaism requires is an education of the age up to the Torah, not a leveling down of the Torah to the age. The age too is a Bible, through which God speaks to Israel. The ages of man. I made man in 3 stages. When he was young, I overlooked his stumbling. When he was a man, I considered his purpose. And when he grows old, I watch him till he repents. Youth is a blunder, manhood a struggle, old age a regret. Your son at 5 is your master. At 10 your slave, at 15 your double. And after that, your friend or foe, depending on his bringing up. Solomon wrote first a song of songs, then Proverbs, then Ecclesiastes, and this is the way of the world. When young, we compose songs, when older, we make sententious remarks, and when old, we speak of the vanity of things. Adolescence is a kind of emotional seasickness. Both are funny, but only in retrospect. Men's minds, they say, ossify after 40. At 1, like a king, adored by all. At 2, like a pig wallowing in dirt. At 10, he skips like a goat. At 20, preens and neighs like a horse. Married, he works like an ass. When a father, he snarls like a dog. When old, he dodders like an egg. Age and youth. We will go with our young and with our old. Your old men shall dream dreams, your young men shall see visions. The glory of young men is their strength, and the beauty of old men is the hoary head. If you gather not in youth, how will you find in old age an elder in wisdom, tender in years? Youth is a garland of roses, old age a crown of willows. She had lost in youth what she had won in weight. What a man does in youth darkens his face in old age. Youth is fair, a graceful stag, leaping, playing in a park. Age is grey, a toothless hag, stumbling in the dark. A young tree bends, an old tree breaks. A reveller in youth, a beggar in old age. A glutton in youth, a beggar in old age. There's nothing more enviable. To have an old head and a young heart. Tears in youth impair the sight. In old age. You are as young as your faith, as old as your doubt, as young as your self-confidence. As old as your fear, as young as your hope, as old as your despair. Old age. Wise before the hoary head. Honor the face of the old man. They all wax old as a garment. The moth shall eat them up. Cast me not off in time of old. Aged when my strength fails, forsake me not. With the ancient is wisdom, and in length of days, understanding. Old friends and old wine do not lose their flavor.
This is Talmud Speaks. Like, share and subscribe. Wait. Remember, learning without reviewing is like planting without harvesting. Always come back to review what you learned.